Tov, good morning. Today is Friday, July 14th, Erev Shabbat, Parshat, the double Parsha of Matot-Masei, as we will conclude Sefer B'Midbar. The Torah opens Parshat Matot by giving instructions, detailed instructions about what happens when you take vows and who can annul vows and the like. But the opening line reads as follows, and it's significant. Ish ki yador neder ladonai o shiva shvuah la'asor Yisrael nafsho lo yachel devaro kachol hayotzei mipiv ya'aseh. Regarding a person who vows a vow or takes an oath to forbid something upon himself. That's how these things work. It's about accepting upon yourself something being to be forbidden to you, declaring something forbidden to you that you will not eat it or take it or benefit from it. So lo yachel devaro, you shall not let your words be chol. We'll see in a second. According to that which departed your lips, that's what you should do. Lo yachel devaro, says Rashi, lechalel, which means to desecrate. Don't make your words chulin, unsacred. So the simple message here is, you commit yourself to something, you may not break that commitment. According to what you said you would do, you got to do. And the additional statement that in this case especially, you have taken a neder or shavua to God. That's how it's phrased. Neder laHashem. And thereby you've made this somehow a sacred act, a sacred commitment. So you better not desecrate. Lo yachel devaro. Don't make it desecrated. L'chalel. Rather, you better do exactly what you promised to do. The commentary of Chaim David Ozolai, Chaim Yosef David Ozolai, he's called the Chomat Tanakh. He lived from 1724 to 1806, and I came across this commentary. He said, aside from the Gufa Dikra, which I think he means, right, that's how we just explained it. Yesh lormos the imha adam yishmor l'shono mil daber shum dibor asur. One also might find hinted at here that if a person guards his tongue so that he doesn't speak things that are forbidden, v'yanishmar b'divarim b'telim, and he is careful not to say things that are silly and empty words. V'kadesh piv, and you really try to sanctify your mouth by what you do say and don't say. Now watch the play, because the pasuk could have simply said lo yachel devaro, right? Don't cease doing, right? Don't desecrate your word. Why did it have to go on to say that you whatever you said you do, you should do? It seemed to be extraneous. So here's the read. If a person, lo yachel devaro, a person doesn't allow his words to become chol, desecrated, in general, putting aside, this is the drasha, right? If your words are always meaningful, and they're always carefully chosen, and to avoid that which is forbidden, and to say that which is proper and helpful and meaningful, then, now here's the play, isn't that he must do that which departs his mouth, but ya'aseh Hashem will do that which departs from your mouth. Az kol asher yivakesh me Hashem yishma tefilato. All that you ask of God, God will hear your prayers. As he goes on to say, Yishmat tefillah tov lo od ela afilu b'li tefillah kol asher yomar yitkayem kemo Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa. That reference to Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa. Whatever you say, even if it's not in a prayer, God will do it. And that's how the Rabbi Chaim Vital reads this as well. The early great Kabbalistic teacher, that lo yaseh devar chulin halo tireh kachol hayotzei mipiv yaseh ki kol asher deber hu poel lamala. If you're a person who has holy words, whatever you say, that impacts on what happens above. Not simply that it's the reward of, but your words are now powerful words when they are proper words. They are kind words. They're holy words, they actually have impact up on high. And so if you say Divrei Torah or Kedusha, so you're going to also impact and bestir above spirit, the worlds of the spirit and the worlds of holiness. So it's not merely that God will do whatever you ask him to do, but you create something. You create something holy and something beautiful and spiritual and powerful when the words that emerge from your mouth are of that caliber. When you don't just say silly things or worse. And what you do is you help create powers above that you help intensify the experience, the existence of the holy and the positive and the good that above that will come showering down upon us below. That's a very powerful, beautiful teaching. And it certainly is the warning and reminder to us that we should choose our words really carefully. Think about what falls off our lips, what falls, lashon hara, right? That's a terrible thing we speak about other people. But even just all the narishkeit we say, the devarim b'telim that we say, what a shame, and what a lost opportunity we're saying. Because if we allow our words instead to speak of good and positive and proper and constructive and holy and Torah, so then we help create that energy in the world around us, and we have a tremendous power indeed. Let's choose our words, especially in these 3 weeks, as a good starting point for us to rededicate ourselves, so that we can help create the right forces all around us for everyone's betterment and uplift. Shabbat Shalom.